Hello guys and welcome back to another devlog. I think it's episode number 17 already. And it's been a while, I think 4 months since the last one. And even though you might not think I did, but I actually did do something. If we go to the cockpit right now, you can see we've got a few new instruments. I mean the altimeter was before, but there, yeah, it didn't show anything. And now we've got that, we've got a virtual res, we've got a vertical speed indicator, and we have a so-called HSI or horizontal saturation indicator, which is Apple has, which is only used for the compass function in BeamNG. I mean, there is no V or R navigation, which the other part of it is. I think that's what it is. So that obviously doesn't work in BeamNG, so that doesn't do anything. Yeah, the rest of the cockpit hasn't really changed. What has changed is, for example, we've got these. Oh, I don't know what even is. We even call that cone on the propeller. I don't even know what you call that. Well, that's improved. Not new, but improved. What else? We have lights now, and I can show you that. We turn to night. There we go. We've got landing lights and we've got navigation lights going on right now. And we've even got a small light in the interior, which is an actual light that sits right in there. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat to have a little bit of light in the cockpit, and there's also obviously going to be light. Yeah, more lights in here, so you can actually see more things. I mean, you barely can see this. But the instruments are backlit, or you call it backlit? Yeah, they're backlit. So, which I haven't done yet for the vertical speed indicator and horizontal saturation indicator. What's also new is the engine sounds. Which are taken from a mix from real life sample and engine simulator. Engine simulator is exhaust sound, I think, and the real life sample is engine sound. Yeah, but since those two are so close together, I just mixes them. Yeah, I can tear it a little bit. I think it's a lot better. I mean, it's obviously not 100%, but I think it's pretty close now. I've also done a few changes on the performance of this thing. So now it doesn't accelerate as fast as it used to, because it did hit quite fast. And I have changed the way the flaps work, now that there is a pretty big golden triangle right here from the trailing edge of the flaps to the leading edge of the wing, which, yeah, it doesn't shift the center of lift too much, because that's what the flaps used to do. They shifted the center of lift too far back, which makes the aircraft unstable. And you can see we've got a different color of golden triangles right here. That is because that entire fuselage is now a pressure simulation. And you try that. Which also means you can now land on water, which was a big problem beforehand. I mean, this thing could land on water, which it now can. There you go. I've actually never done this at night, landing on the water. So it's, yeah, pretty nice. It works. You gotta get a little bit out of the water though, so you can start accelerating actually. And there you go. And once you're out of the water, obviously it's way easier. landing gear door is now a lot more reliable, I think. Or I've tried to make it a lot more reliable. There is a little bit of a problem with the lights though. I mean, you can try it out real quick. I mean, if we go this far away, see already those are like a little bit flickering when I move the camera. But yeah, they mainly disappear, those lights, the flares of the lights. And I mean, should be able to see it very, very far away. But that's something to do with the game engine, and yeah, I'm not too sure how to fix that or change that. So let's put the gear down again, and let's land, maybe, actually. So don't make it too hard. Well, that was okay. Not perfect, but it was okay. We also have front wheel steering, which was way less complicated than I actually thought it would be. And I always push that back a lot because I thought it would be very complicated, but it wasn't that complicated, to be honest. Yeah, what's also new is changed a few things about the ailerons. Got these some reinforcements now. Yeah. I don't even know what things all I changed. I think the separation of the wings was there before last Devlog, but I don't know actually. So yeah, it's coming along pretty well actually. Yeah, let's turn the lights back on. What you saw before was the skin, which for now looks like this. It's just a test skin to test the UV maps and everything. So yeah, that's what I've been doing over the last, well, 4 months. I know the progress is kind of slow, which I'm going to be honest with you. Well, it's obviously my fault. It's not anyone else's fault. But yeah, it's because of I've got quite a few things with school. It's now my last year, and you know, I might want to focus on that a little bit more. But that doesn't mean I will stop or not continue. Another thing that is important to the pressure simulation is that I've made it so that whenever we've got a great impact on the fuselage of the aircraft, the yeah, all of those break, all of those collision triangles break, which make up the pressure simulation, and now this thing sinks. See? Now it sinks. I mean, it's not that deep right here. Let me just right here. What? Oh yeah, there you go. See, this thing now sinks because there's one beam right in the middle that has a brake group. There, it's this one here, fuselage float. So yeah, just a long beam from F18 to 104. Right, 104. Yeah, F104 right at the right in the nose. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically all the changes I've made. And I also, yeah. Well, the plan going forward is, first of all, more instruments in the cockpit, actual controls in the cockpit. A few more things with the fuselage. There's a hatch here, there are obviously doors. There also is a hatch here in the front, whenever you need to get out of the aircraft, whenever you're stuck on water. And otherwise, well, obviously actual skins or liveries would be something that would probably be next. Well, otherwise, I don't have much to say other than that. Well, apart from enjoy your holidays. And to those celebrated Merry Christmas. And subscribe to the channel to not miss the future episodes when they come out eventually. Like if you liked, dislike if you didn't, and comment something, well, what you would like to see with this aircraft. Maybe you have an idea that's pretty sick. And yeah, I see you guys again in the next episode.